स्वागत करते हैं जी एक बार फिर आप सब ਦਾ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਥ ਦੇਣਗੇ ਨਸੀਮਾ ਨਸ਼ਤੋ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਅੱਜ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਨ ਆਏ ਨੇ ਬੁਲਿੰਗ ਦੇ ਕੀ ਇੰਪੈਕਟ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਲੜਕੇ ਨੇ ਸੁਸਾਈਡ ਕਮਿਟ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਬੁਲਿੰਗ ਦਾ ਸ਼ਿਕਾਰ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀ। ਪਿੰਕ ਡੇ ਸ਼ਰਟ ਜੋ ਹੈ ਹਰ ਸਾਲ ਫਰਵਰੀ ਦੇ ਮਹੀਨੇ 'ਚ ਮਨਾਇਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਇਸ ਦਾ ਮਕਸਦ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਸਾਰੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਬੁਲੰਦ ਕਰੀਏ ਬੁਲਿੰਗ ਦੇ ਖਿਲਾਫ। ਬੁਲਿੰਗ ਕਿਉਂ ਮਾੜੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਇਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕਿਉਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਭ ਨੂੰ ਯਤਨ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਰੋਕਣ ਲਈ, ਔਰ ਇਸ ਸੰਬੰਧ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਨਸੀਮਾ ਨਸ਼ਤੋ ਨਾਲ। Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So when we talk about bullying as such, you yourself have suffered a lot because your son committed suicide. Again, of course, bullying is now in different forms what we are seeing. Please take us back. What happened with your son and why he had to go to this extreme end?
Hamid was a straight A student. He was doing so well at school and he was bullied relentlessly at school. He was taunted and teased. So he left 5 pages of suicide note and he took his life, and he advised me, and his last wish was to put a stop to this issue. So to educate people about the consequences of bullying.
Bullying, right. So what was it that he had to go to that extreme? Did he mention to you, was anything before talked about, or he just went and took this extreme step?
Unfortunately, he didn't. The only hint that he gave me that he said every day a teen commits suicide. It was a hint, but I didn't understand it.
Right.
But he never talked about bullying because after a suicide, I did a lot of research,
Right.
and I found out that victims of bullying, they don't talk with their parents because they are afraid that their parents will make a big deal of it, and
Right.
they go to school and the bully will retaliate again. That's why they don't talk. Yeah.
Nasima, this has was a big shattering news for you, because when someone's a child does this kind of thing, it absolutely devastates the family.
Yes,
But the suicide note, what you are talking about, what did he write in that? What did he try to highlight this, that he was being bullied and all that?
Yes, it
Okay.
was a powerful note. It says, Mom and Dad, first thing is I love you, Mom and Dad. But you didn't understand why I had to commit suicide. There was so much going on, and I tried to cope with it, but I couldn't take it anymore. School was the main reason. It was horrible. Every day I was teased and teased. Everyone calling me gay, fake, queer, and I would always act like it didn't bug me and ignore them, but I was crying inside. It hurt me so bad because I wasn't gay, and they kept on saying that I was. And I would pray to God every night for everyone to stop saying that. Sure, I had a lot of friends, but they weren't real friends. My own friends thought I was gay. Sure that they could deny it, but they know that I am right. I was hoping things would change, would get better, but they didn't. There was no other way out for me. This counselor told me when she came to talk to our class about suicide that usually the person committing suicide gives hints. I gave you guys many of hints, but it wasn't your fault. You didn't understand. I lied to you saying my friend killed herself, even though she didn't. It's against our religion to kill yourself. I didn't do this for people to feel sorry for me. I did this so people would learn that I did this because of them. All of those people at school. I want them to feel bad for the rest of their lives.
Ji.
When you tell my teacher that I killed myself, I want you to tell her the reason too, that because everyone at school called me gay and teased me, and I want all those people to know that it was their fault.
Right.
Even if they never said it to my face, they said it. They can deny it, but deep down they know that I am right. And when people said it, my own friends never backed me up. They just laughed. I know you are going to miss me, and that you will never forget me. But you would never understand. You weren't living my life. I wasn't as happy as I looked. I hate myself for doing this to you. I really, really hate myself. But there was no other way out for me. I know I left my room messy. You can clean it if you want. But please don't sell anything or throw anything away. Even though I'll be dead, I still want this room. It has to be my room. And don't take any pictures down. God, this was a long note. I will wrap it up. I love you, Dad and Mom. Please, please tell the people at school why I did this. I don't want somebody else to have to do what I did. This was a message to show what name calling and teasing can do. Sure, I could have taken a gun and shot everyone in the head, like all those school shootings. But this would have made me a bad person. Oh, yeah, David, you were and will always be my best friend. I won't forget you. You better not forget me. But
Right.
whenever you miss me, just come and sleep in my room. Well, this is the end. I love you, Mom and Dad, and especially you, David. And one more time, I have to mention this. Please make people stop name calling and teasing other people because it really hurts. That's
Right.
just my final wish.
It's been 16 years since this incident happened, and since that, you have been going around and spreading the message that bullying has negative impact and it should be stopped. Now, Nasima, every year we celebrate this day, where
Yes.
we Pink Day shirt, where we talk about against bullying and create awareness about
Yeah.
this. These 16 years, what do you feel? Where is bullying standing now? Is it still a matter of concern? What needs to be done? As a affected mother, what would be your saying to the people?
You know, before Ahmed's suicide, people weren't aware about the issue that much. People are more aware because we did the stand-up, speak up forum
Right.
against bullying for several years, and we do the Pink Shirt Day. And people are aware about the issue, but still it's a lot of work needs to be done.
Right.
And we should work, we shouldn't celebrate for one day only, and the rest of the year not to talk about it.
Right.
We have to educate students, educate teachers, school administrators, parents, all community to come together to put a stop to this issue.
Nasima, thank you very much for coming over here and sharing your passion about this work, what you are now trying to spread amongst everyone. Thank you and best wishes.
Thank you.